Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Akashic Rose with Sabrina Dawn. So today we're going to do a Divine Masculine check-in and messages for the Divine Feminine from the Divine Masculine. We're going to use charms as well as do the letter cards and the dice, okay? So please keep in mind that when I'm speaking of Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, I will say he or she. That's simply because that is the way that my brain just processes the information easily. So just blur that and, let it fit for your situation because I'm talking of energy, not actual gender. Okay? All right. So thank you so much for that. All right. So we're going to start off with calling in the angels. So we're just going to call in Archangel Shamuel, Archangel Rajuel, Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, and Metatron. And I ask that they surround this reading with unconditional love, grace, and protection, and that only messages of the highest and healing order come through. Thank you, and so it is, Satnam. So we're going to start off with the Yin Yang Oracle by Stellara. So we're just going to get, what's an overall energy that the Divine Masculine is towards his feminine? Celebration, gifts, abundance. That's how he's feeling towards his Divine Feminine. So let's see. So now I'm going to use the Divine Masculine deck by the by Flames of Alchemy. Just going to do, I forgot to shuffle this deck, so I just want to do a little bit of a shuffle. Okay. Just asking for clarification on the celebration, because that's the overall gift, the overall energy that the Divine Masculine is feeling towards his Divine Feminine. Codependency. Look at the difference, huh? So I'm just going to ask for two more. Planning. Absorbed. And so I don't know if you guys saw, but these are green aventurine, amethyst, and tiger's eye. These are the symbol of the goddess. Oh, the heart just fell down. These are the just symbols. These are just the divine goddess, and they're just symbols for the Divine Feminine. And the reason why I put them there is to really help bring in some supportive energy of the Divine Feminine during these readings, and just bring in that support so that we can continue as Divine Feminines to step into our power, into our wholeness, and recognizing ourselves as the High Priestess, as the Empress, as all four queens, and stepping into that energy and working through our shadow side. So they're there to help just be supportive. All right, so we have, so one of the things that I'm picking up is that right now the Divine Masculine is seeing his Divine Feminine as a gift in his life, and like when she came into his life, she brought in a gift and abundance into his life. Like she just brought in so much light. Oh yeah, see, I had my eyes closed. Yeah, she just brought in so much light through so much. But see how the sparkles are red? I am seeing that as like a lot of root chakra. So this connection might have felt very sexual at first. But there was just like a lot of light that was being brought in through all of that. And right now, the Divine Masculine, so I'm hearing root chakra is like your safety, your security. So the root chakra, the Divine Masculine could actually be going through a lot because of everything that's going on in the world with his finances. Oh, I put these wrong. So so he's been going so he's going through a lot in the root chakra, but the when he thinks about whether he's in contact with her or not, when he thinks about the divine feminine, the light shines through. He's seeing her as a gift and like abundance in his life. If you see, I have marker and bronze marker all over my hands. I was just edging a deck, so so just please ignore that. Um but that's what I'm seeing. But he is also, has all of these other aspects of himself, just like the divine feminine does. Yes, we have our connection with our divine masculine and in other areas of our lives, but what, we do have other sides. We have shadow sides, we have light sides, we have our work, we have our creativity, we have our family and friends, and so doesn't he. So this is how he's seeing the divine feminine, but here is just some stuff that he's going through right now. So I'm feeling like the divine masculine that I'm reading is feeling codependency. So he's using things like, if he's lucky enough to be working right now, he could be using work. He could be using alcohol. He could be using sex. He could be using, or just relationship or relating to people, or he could just be feeling a high level of codependency on his divine feminine, or just in general. Okay, like here it has gambling, smoking. There could be drinking, like I said, sex, shopping, any of that codependency where he's just relating out of need. Okay, and that could be with something or with people in general. But he's also in an energy of planning. So he may be having some codependency, but in the back of his mind, the divine masculine in his sincerity and in his whole, more in his whole side is planning. He's trying to think of ways to get through what's going on. But right now, do you see how his back is like totally turned to us? I feel like, this divine, there could be that this divine masculine is turning his back to the divine feminine. And it could be because he's just very self absorbed right now, but also he's absorbing everything that's happening right now. I feel like these divine masculines are a lot more sensitive than we give them credit for, or that they give themselves credit for. So they are actually just feeling like they're absorbing a lot. And they're also in a state of being self absorbed. See, like codependency, absorbed, but in the center of it, they're planning. Okay, like, so there is this, the divine masculines, they do have moments of clarity and where they are more in touch with who they are in truth, and they are planning. And I also just saw that they have moments, and so these divine masculines might feel a little bit, I don't know about, not skittish, like just full of high energy. Okay, so like I feel like what I'm seeing, I'm getting a visual of like a divine masculine sitting at his deck and at his deck at his desk and planning like how to get out of this, and there's a little bit of like uncomfortableness there. So that's where the codependency is, and the absorption is coming in. Okay, just being self-absorbed. Okay, so now I'm going to use oh, well, I'm just going to use it because I don't believe in mistakes, but I had this one in my hand. This is not the one that I was planning on using. But underneath codependency, I'm just going to ask the angels to please clarify where the divine masculine is at with codependency. Please clarify. Look at that, healing. That's a really good card to come into. Wow. Yeah. Healing, inner child. I don't know if you saw that on the bottom. And look at how beautiful this picture is with a woman and then a child in the mirror. It's a really nice picture. I like that one. So underneath planning, please clarify planning. Stability, harmony, flow. Yeah, I thought that was good. 3 cards fell out on this one, so I'm just going to take them all. Freedom, leap, Uranus, opportunities. Uranus is the planet. Doubts and vulnerable. And okay, I think a story's coming through. So let's see what, please clarify absorbed. Whoa, did you see that, guys? I don't know if you saw it, but I'm sure you heard it. It flew across here and hit the wall and landed. And you want to hear the card, see the card that was on top? Look at that fire. It's action. Jupiter, beginnings. Wow. It certainly came out with a lot of action and fire, that's for sure. All right. So the divine masculine is in a place of the divine masculines. I'm feeling like there's a level of mother healing that needs to be coming in, and I'm getting like this is like the mother, and there's just some inner child. See, there's a little boy here, and that's what's helped him, or not helped create some of this codependency. And so what's coming in is healing around the inner child, doing the inner child work. And the divine feminine could be doing the same thing, which is also helping inspire and being supportive of that inner child work. Okay, that's what I'm getting from this card more than anything. So I do feel the mother energy I'm wanting to come in. So the heart that fell, that's the divine mother heart that I use. It's like a energy of the divine mother and Mother Mary. So I found it interesting that, it fell while I was talking about the divine feminines. And so I took that as a sign. So I do see that there is a message here about the divine masculine healing mother issues, and that's partly why that he has a codependency, especially if this divine masculine has codependency in relationships with feminines. So, but the other part I'm hearing is that the divine feminine has been doing a lot of work on herself and working on the inner child and doing inner child work for herself, and that's inspiring the divine masculine to move forward in his inner child work. So now I'm going to use Arrows of Love Oracle. Please clarify codependency and healing. Please clarify codependency and healing for the divine masculine. Oh, yes, this one popped. Integrity. He is learning. Wow. Do you see how stern she is there? So the divine feminine may be in a Queen of Swords, or like the energy of just standing in her truth and speaking more of her truth. Do you see how sharp her eyes are? So what it's making the divine masculine see is, where is he not holding integrity here? Where is he not being his best self in regards to the divine feminine, or to feminines in general, is what I'm hearing. Okay, please clarify planning. That's too many, so I'm going to keep going, guys. One of those were meant to come out. It will come out again. Planning. Please clarify planning. Okay. Love lyrics. Interesting. Let's see how that works out. I also have a deck of songs and lyrics that I created, which I'll pull from later, and that will help clarify this too. Okay, so please clarify absorbed. Whoa. I'm hearing to get all this. Oh, leather, lust bound. We already talked about, right? The root chakra. Trials of love, lessons, pendulum, yes or no. Okay. Okay, so I'm hearing to pull for the divine masculine deck again for more under here. Please clarify codependency, integrity, and healing. Give us some more insight into the divine masculine. Contemplating. I'm sorry, guys. Contemplate. Defeated. Look at, he's holding a bottle. Codependency. Look at this. Breakthrough. Wow, this is a powerful message. So the divine feminine standing in her integrity and holding in that place and speaking her truth and holding her boundaries and being a lot more honest is pointing out his codependency Okay, it's something, what I'm hearing is that it's something that he's already been looking at. He's already had some like inner nudges and just some signs from the universe about this. And so what I'm hearing is that with this healing with the divine feminine that we talked about later and her speaking her truth in the real world, I'm feeling like this is very 3D real truth that the divine feminine has said to him is helped him to contemplate in the real world, in real time, helped him to contemplate where he has been defeated, how he feels defeated in all areas of his life, not just with the divine feminine. And it's helping him get a breakthrough. And the more that the divine feminine holds her space and holds her integrity, it's actually showing him an example and holding the template, the energetic template of integrity. And it's showing him where he does not fit into that template. And it's helping him have a breakthrough, even if you're not seeing it. Do you see how this blue, again, that's that Mother Mary blue, there's that energy of the Divine Mother coming through, but also throat chakra, right? Speaking truth and integrity, speaking, expressing yourself authentically out into the world. And when he has his more sober, and I do mean that literally as well as figuratively, sober moments, because we have codependency literally coming out in the second. He is planning. Unfortunately, it seems like he has his back to the divine feminine right now, but he is planning on how to have more stability in his life, have more harmony and flow, because he's had this breakthrough. And that's why when he has these breakthroughs, he's able to plan, because he wants to have freedom. He wants to take a leap into new opportunities. He's feeling a bit heavy right now, and it's feeling held down by what's going on in the world. But I am hearing that there is just a beautiful freedom energy that's coming in those moments of breakthroughs, and he's realizing where he has opportunities. And when he starts to feel doubtful and vulnerable, again, there's that hood. So it feels like he gets into these really good places, okay? He gets into these really good places. He has, this codependency. He's doing the healing. The template is being set. He has these breakthroughs and he can have moments of planning and doing this, but then doubt sets in. It could be the music that he's hearing that's reminding him of the past. It could be, do you see? Look at how similar these cards are. He feels guilty about the things that he's done or not doing towards the divine feminine. And it brings in these doubts and makes him feel vulnerable, especially when the universe doesn't feel. I feel like this masculine is strong. He has good legs, so to speak, in the world. Like he's usually very stable, but this what's going on in the world has shown him where his stability, where his stability is false, where it's an illusion, and because something like this can come in and knock him off his axis. Okay, so the love lyrics I'm feeling like is coming in. I just want to just pull from my lyrics deck. This is a handmade deck, guys. These are just songs that just have beautiful words in it, and it's positive and hard words, so just be wary of that. Just be forewarned. Okay. Lovers forever, face to face. This is Leather and Lace by Stevie Nicks, and I think it's Don Henley. But lovers forever, face to face. My city, your mountains. I need you to love me. I need you today. Give me your leather. Take from me my lace. This is Forget Me Not by the Civil Wars. Forget me not, my love. I'm coming home real soon. Please leave a light on for me. Tell me that you will always be true and you'll be the only one for me. Oh. Angel Eyes by Jeff Healey. So tonight I'll ask all the stars above, how did I ever win your love? What did I do? What did I say to turn your angel eyes my way? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. Oh, it's bringing tears to my eyes, guys. Wow. Look at, I have really hard songs in here. The divine masculine, look at, he sees you as an angel. How did I ever turn your angel eyes my way? You have a gift, a light to him. Don't 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 doubt your impact on your divine masculine. Lovers forever, face to face. My city, your mountains. I need you to love me. I need you today. Give me your leather. Take from me my lace. This is all about polarity and the differences and blending them together. But also in the end, giving something up for the other. Both of these are wedding songs for me, by the way. They wrote this song together for a wedding. Like, I can't remember who asked, but they paid Stevie Nicks and Don Henley to come up with a wedding song for him and his wife, and I don't remember who it was. So, forget me not, my love. I'm coming home real soon. Please leave a light on for me. Please leave a light on for me, guys. Please leave a light on for me. Tell me that you'll always be true and you'll be the only one for me. I'm going to leave links to all three of these songs in the description box below, okay? All right, so he's hearing, these are like some of the love lyrics, some of the songs, some of the pull that he's having towards his feminine. And, he has these doubts that he can plan and provide and be stable. These are just things that are going on for him. And the love lyrics are feeling two polarities. They're bringing in doubts about how he can provide anything for her at all within himself, but also on the outside world. But also it's reminding him of the love and the light. Look at that. Please leave a light on for me. Please leave a light on for me. Leave your light on for me. Please don't doubt your connection. And then we come to absorbed. So he gets into this place of doubt, and he hears these songs and he can feel hopeful, or he can start to feel really negative, and then he gets wrapped up in a cycle of being self-absorbed again. But then he starts to realize that he's absorbing too much of the outside world. And, there was opportunities here, right? Yes, opportunities, beginnings. He starts to see that. So I feel like this divine masculine is flip-flopping, because that's the energy I keep doing. And it's just like he's flip-flopping in between that. So he wants to he wants to have courage and take action. He wants to have that fiery energy and move past being so self-absorbed. And then he falls into that lust bound, that leather, like that codependency energy. And he thinks of his divine feminine in that root chakra energy. And then he's back into the trials of love, right? He's realizing that this is just part of the trials of love, is understanding that love and lust don't have to be separate. They can be within the same relationship. That's what I'm hearing. This divine masculine doesn't understand that underneath, kink, or, having fun in the bedroom and trying out new things have love involved and entwined in it. Okay, so that's what I'm hearing, is that these are some of the trials of love that he's going towards. And I hear pendulum here. So yes or no. He's trying to decide which way to go. I have my pendulum like right here, which is funny. I had it on the table and I don't usually. I have for the last couple regular readings and personal readings I've done with it at the table, but I usually don't. So let me see what the pendulum means. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to have you think of a question in regards to your divine masculine. We'll do it twice. We'll do this twice. Okay, so think of a question with your divine masculine. Okay, think of it right now. Project it from your heart and from your mind. Okay. So my yes is back and forth. My no is it's like a nod, yes, or a shake of the head is a no. Okay. So I'm going to hold the pendulum, And we'll see what the answer is. Project it at here. Yes. Now I'm getting a no. Okay. All right. I'm glad I had the pendulum right there. All right, so there's a couple questions answered for you. All right, so that's where he's at. And so we're going to pull. And by the way, I wasn't planning on using the lyric cards today. I actually had to pull them out. They were underneath things because I wasn't planning on it. But when that came out, it reminded me of them. Those are all very special songs. So this is my charm box. Okay, so we have E and a C. So it could be that that's initials, either yours or his. All right, so look at how the C just went down to commitment. This divine masculine is seeing a gamble within his commitments. Okay, there could be there's a couple of things I heard with this. I first was hearing codependency. Look how there's gambling. So this divine masculine may have a codependency or an addiction towards gambling, or this could just symbolize the codependency in general. So if your divine masculine does have a way, either a severe addiction or just a habit of escapism, then that's coming through here. And the deer is coming through, and it's not coming through, it's coming through. Yeah. So what I'm hearing is that the deer could be part of an important message for the divine feminine, but it also represents gentleness for me as a spirit animal. And so around being committed, so this divine masculine could be either already in a commitment or contemplating commitment with his divine feminine. And overall, since the deer is kind of in the middle with these three, is I'm feeling like there's an understanding coming in, like deer energy is coming in, and a gentleness and an understanding of what commitment means to him, with codependency, with planning, being self-absorbed with his own issues. I'm feeling like he's just having a really hard time with understanding who he is, and that's coming in with the deer energy. And the deer energy is coming in, actually, I'm sorry, to support the divine masculine in this, and that it is a gamble to be like in a commitment. It is a gamble to go after your divine feminine and to come in with the bigger commitment. It is a gamble to leave a previous commitment to take a chance on the divine feminine. But this deer energy is what I'm hearing is bridging the soul connections, the E and the C, right? Soul connections. Like I'm seeing this as like the feminine and the masculine, so bridging the divine masculine together in a gentle energy, helping them connect in a more committed energy. And then here is a cat energy, and it's down at the bottom, and it's like kind of like this planning energy, right? Like, doesn't that seem like really familiar, like similar? So right now, this is something that he's okay. What the divine masculine isn't telling you is that he is planning. He is looking at his commitments. He's thinking about what it would be like to be committed to the divine feminine. This is all stuff that he's looking at. He's healing codependencies, okay? Because he sees her as a gift in his light, a light in his life. Please leave the light on for him because he's coming home. Wow. Okay. All right. I'm just going to leave that one there because I just think that's so beautiful. one. And I want to leave out the love lyrics because they just look so similar to me. Okay. All right, so we're going to do some dice. We're going to roll some dice to get some numbers. This could be a life path number. This could be birthdays, anniversaries, numbers and an address. 3, 5, 3, 6, 6. So it could be March 6th, June 3rd, May 3rd, May 6th, June 5th. Okay, and 33 is the number of the Ascended Masters to me, and 66 could mean something important to you. But what I'm seeing here with the 66 are two equal towers next to each other, two twins, like standing solidly next to each other. Okay, now we're going to get some letters, okay? So this could be your initials, his initials. It could make out words, names. It always surprises me when certain words come out. It ends up being perfect. And then we're going to get messages after. So we have A, K, and we already had the C and E in the charms. Oh, look at that. E. So E is important for somebody. Y. K. P. F. O. R. One more. T. Okay. Look at 4. 40. So someone could be 40. I know it's missing the U, but and then the Y, but here's a Y here if you really want, but like 4T, like 40. So that could be an address, that could be a birthday, that could be the age of a divine masculine or the divine feminine. Pay. Yep, YEP. So, okay, so we'll leave that. Now we'll get some messages. You can screenshot that and play with that and come up with words. I would love to hear if you see any. You can leave comments if you'd like. I'd love to hear that. All right, so now I want to do the messages from the Divine Masculine. This is Divine Masculine deck by Awakened Twin. I just saw 33:44 on the clock, on the timer for the video. Where's the Divine Masculine? From his true heart, I want to say directly to her. I can't stop thinking about you. There's that codependency, right? It's sweet, but it's also can be a form of codependency. Whoa. I was in denial. I don't want to run anymore. Wow. This is the Twin Flame messages from Mystic Moon. Look at, oh my goodness. You are an angel. The angel eyes. Oh, I love it. I love it. The song Angel Eyes will be in the description box. So this divine masculine could have said you're an angel, or that's just how he views you, because he already sees you as the light in his life. He sees the light that you shine upon his entire being. Sometimes it's too much and he runs, but he's starting to recognize that, because the overall energy that divine masculine towards his feminine is this. Your words linger in my mind. Oh, I'm hearing to move. I know you're right, but I need to come to my own conclusions. And then this is the Hidden Truth Oracle by All Things Intuitive. Oh, that was, oh my gosh, look, look, look. Do you see this? Songs remind me of you. Song lyrics, and all of those songs. It might not be those exact songs, but it could be songs like those songs that were coming through. But songs are reminding him of you. Remember, that was coming through. And it helps ease his doubt. But then when he's really low, it also can put him into another cycle of being like self-absorbed in his doubt and feeling, that negative. Because this divine masculine, just struggles. It's time for me to heal now. Remember that was in this line before. I wish I could share my good news with you. The timing just wasn't right for us. It was my fault, but I blamed you. He can't stop thinking about you. He was in denial. He doesn't want to run anymore. You're an angel to him, and it's time for him to heal. Songs remind him of you. Your words linger. And so don't the songs, by the way. The songs linger in his mind too. But your words linger in my mind. So the things that you say, I'm hearing repeat in his brain. So be mindful about the things you're saying. You can certainly speak truth, but if you're being mean, be aware that he's hearing that. And that has to do with the mother healing. His mother may have been mean too, and it's triggering for him. So keep that in mind and take, any responsibility of any things that you're saying that's really mean at him. He wishes he could share his good news with you. So he misses being able to tell you when good things happen. He doesn't want to run anymore, but he knows that the divine feminine is right. But he needs to come to his own conclusion, because he is his own man. He wants to be the masculine. And the timing just didn't feel right for him because of his life situation. And he is now coming to terms with that it was his fault. But he blamed the divine feminine in order to run. But he doesn't want to run anymore. He wants to heal. He wants to embrace his angel. Okay, all right. Well, thank you all. This reading resonated, and if it did, please like, subscribe, or comment. I would love to hear your thoughts. Okay, all right, all my love. Mwah.